Back with another one because you know Raider Nation needed another one. We in the building. Welcome to the channel, Raiders_football. This is the show. Welcome to the Yurp Show. I am your host, Yurp Jers. What is good? What is good? What is good? How's everybody feeling tonight? Don't mind the camera. My camera's messed up, so I'm trying to see what's wrong with it. So that's the reason why, But how everybody doing, man? Glad everybody, chilling. Some things I want to talk about. You feel me? Some things I want to talk about. I'll wait for some people to get up in here. Wait for some folks to get up in here. Wait for some folks to get in here. Yeah, man, we chilling, man. We chilling. Hope everybody had a blessed day. My brother Raider Paul in the building. What's happening, bro? He said Raiders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to my brother, man. I better see you in Bakersfield too, bro. I ain't lying. I better see you in Bakersfield, cuz. Hey, I'm sorry about the camera, man. My camera's a little messed up, so I'm off camera tonight. I'll pick it up, gas, be over 10 minutes. I'll jump off. All right. Hey, remember, Paul, remember, man, the cussing. Remember, try to be light on the cussing, man. You feel me? But, man, how everybody feeling, though, yo? Y'all could hit that like button on the way in. Y'all could hit that like button on the way in. I definitely appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if y'all ain't subscribed already. Definitely appreciate it. Um, but I got some things I want to talk about. I want to talk about the Raiders' future with Kubiak and company. You know, um, I like the fact that we came in here with a game plan this season. Um, Bro said I'll be all camera. All right, no, that's cool. I'm cool with all camera. You know what I'm saying? Just try to take it light on the customer. But you more than welcome, bro. You know that. But I feel like we came in it. We came here with a. They came in with a plan, right? They know what they want. I'm pretty sure they know what type of players they want to bring in. Like I know they dug deep. Um, there's something that this is why I always compare us, well, not compare, but this is why I always say we can take the route that the Bears took. You feel me? And this is the reason why I know that we're gonna try to take that route, but in our own way, if that makes sense, right? So I was watching the Rush. Shout out to Max Crosby. I was watching the Rush. I think it was yesterday, and we so I was watching the Rush yesterday, and Caleb Williams is on there. Y'all know what I've been saying, man. Next 2 years, I think Caleb Williams is gonna be the best quarterback. I'm standing on that. Frank, what it do, Frank? What's happening, bro? So, um, Appreciate you joining us, brother. Appreciate you joining us. So, there's one thing he said. He was like, once they got in the building, him and the staff, and he got the staff together, they didn't even, they slept in the building. Talking about countless, and I feel like that's the route Kubiak going to take. I know he's going to he's going to definitely be with his fan, but spend time with his family. But I know he's going to be locked in, him and that coaching staff, as soon as they get it together. We just signed a couple of more. Now we get into the position coaches and stuff. So we're looking really good. This staff is looking pretty good, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. Everybody's tied in to somewhere, Gary or Clint, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, I think we're gonna special up this year. It ain't gonna be, Frank. You know it. Cheers. Let's smoke up. Um, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be you know, one of them Patriots Super Bowl type seasons. No, but I feel like we could sneak into the wild card, if we have a good enough season. I already know Kubiak knows that we need our front line, so he's gonna try to do whatever to do that. But we need to know where JPJ is. Where I need to know in Kubiak's head, where does he want to place JBJ? And once we figure out where JPJ is going to get, you know what? Free agency is going to tell us. Free agency is definitely going to tell us. Because if we get Lindenbaum, then I definitely know we're getting JPJ going to guard. If we don't get Lindenbaum or center, crap, let's start that again. If we don't get Lindenbaum, or any, I know then JPJ is going to be the center. So, first we Drake, then we smoke, then we ride. He said, then we ride real hard till he broke. You know that's real. You know that's real, Frank. Ain't that real? Um, he said, then come back up again. Um, come back up again. Yeah. No, that's real. No, that's real. So, I got a feeling we're gonna take the initial steps to do what we got to do, because people think we're far. We need a bunch of picks. We need a bunch of holes to be filled. That might be true. That's like, I want to say 45% true. You know what I'm saying? Look, people think we're far off. I think we got some defensive linemen that's really going to step up this year, especially Tonka. Tonka going to definitely step up. He had 4 sacks last year as a rookie. I know he's going to get more than that. He's going to be better. Jonah Lau, I know he's going to be better. We can add somebody there. Yeah, let's add somebody to the. We need to bring somebody to the other side. Nah, we don't keep Coots, which I don't like. I think what's the name said we go sign to like a $15-20 million deal. I don't know about that. He said we could potentially, but I don't know about that. I'm thinking we go, like I'm telling you, bro. I need somebody consistently. I need my boy Khalil Mack back, man. I need him back as a Raider, man. Finish all strong. Finish the season all strong. You feel me? Just like Woodson did. Raider Paul said, we look bad because of Gino and Pete. We ain't a bad team. We lost a lot of close games. And that's facts. That's definitely facts. That's why I don't listen to sports media. Because they don't be knowing what they talking about. Paul, you ain't right. You ain't wrong, bro. You're not wrong on that. At all. You feel me? That's crazy. Like it's man, look. Maybe like 2 or 3 games we got blown out of it, but the rest of it was close games. You know what I'm saying? But I say we don't get blown out this year though. I don't see us getting blown out. See us being competitive, and if we lose by a close, and we win, we either win big or win close. Look, I'm taking 9 games, yo. I say we win 9 games, and if we can squeeze one out, that's 10. But that's my prediction. 9 games. You feel me? 9 games is my prediction. Nine games, y'all. 9 games. 9 games. Nine games. But ain't nobody tell me. I know Colin Coward said, "Oh, the Raiders. I'm confident in Mendoza. I just don't know if the Raiders can develop him." Did you just see with Kubiak Donald, bro? And then he goes and he'll be a really good head coach, but he's still gonna be the last coach. He's still gonna be the worst coach in the division. We gonna see about that. We are going to see about that. If our first three people, if the first 3 people we pick are offensive linemen, I know we're gonna have a good season. I know we're gonna have a good season. He said I can't promise 9 wins, but I can see us. But I see us winning 3 division games anyway. Oh yeah, I see us going splitting this year. I see us splitting. That's 3 games right there. 6 more will get us in. Get us good. 6 wins. 6 more wins will be straight. But I ain't lying. Lucky, what's up, brother? He said, "Ooh, salute, ooh, see, ooh, salute, bro." Uh, now I ain't gonna lie, we got some tough games though. We got some tough games, but I think our defense is going to play better. Our defense is going to be way better, not only in the run but in the pass game too. You know what I'm saying? I could say about top 15, maybe top 15, maybe 12, around that range from like 10 to 15. I can see that. Said shit, other fans may not be sold on Mendoza, but man, I rally behind bro. I see potential as long as they fix the O line. Nah, me too, Lucky. I see it too. People can hate all they want on him, but that boy was smart, nigga. He could have went to Yale. Nigga could have went to Yale. That's how smart he is. He understands the game. Once he get the speed of the NFL, it's gonna be a wrap. And now I'm thinking about it. Fuck it. Let's just put him in. If we get a good O line, put him in. Fuck it. I'm riding with you, Paul. I'm riding with you, bro. Fuck it. If he look, If we put a good offensive line in front of him, something solid, real solid, something like 2016 O line with Kelechi Osemele and them boys, I can see him doing some good. All he gotta do is just do what Kubiak and Janoko say. And I'm still interested in what, unless Janoko's going to be the quarterback's coach too, also, because if he's going to be the quarterback's coach slash offensive coordinator, that's going to be fine. Then he's really going to be in good hands. So, like I said, pardon me, y'all. My camera is a little bit messed up, so I'm off camera tonight. But when y'all come in, please, y'all can hit that like button. Definitely appreciate it. You feel me? 3 Carrolls and 1 Chip Kelly definitely cost us some games last season. Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Of course. But if you want to say three Carrolls, and I'm gonna put 4 Genos in there too, maybe 5. 5 Genos, 3 Carrolls, and 1 Chip Kelly. Cost us some games. Definitely. There's no way that you get that kind of money and you throw 18 and you lead the league in interceptions. Is crazy. They calling him bust because this is weak draft. I hope he comes out. Pause. Prove the sports media wrong. It's been too long since we had franchise QB, and that's facts. That's definitely facts, yo. I hope he does too. He's gonna be good, bro. And I'm telling you right now that whoever gets Mendoza is gonna be an excellent quarterback, but so is Ty Simpson. And y'all might look at me like I'm crazy, but if he goes to the right team, he can win. He can do some damage. Let him go to the Rams. It's gonna be a wrap, yo. They could potentially win something. Let him go to the Rams because he's really good too. But I like but Mendoza, yeah, he the truth. He the truth. He got that greediness, that toughness to him, man. I like that. You feel me? Any like Cuban or something? Any Cuban? Let Kubiak cook. Exactly. Let him cook. He gonna cook. Watch. He calling the plays. Janoko gonna be backing him, telling them, I bet. Look, did what I see. You feel me? He gonna be backing him, talking about did what I see. You feel me? This what we. Gino was not properly prepared. That lands both staff and players. Exactly. And this is why the coaching staff was trying to blame the front office. But the front office like, nah, motherfucker. Look, this is who you guys picked. These are the guys that you picked. These are the guys that you're supposed to coach. If you can't get it done by the end of the season, we'll find a replacement for you. And that's what we did. Like you said, I'm sorry. I just don't trust and bridge QB to start over Mendoza. We've seen this before. Jimmy Minshew, trash. Nah, they did turn out trash, and you're right. But I mean, if they find the right person, that was just. I say this. Let me just say this, right? Not saying that it's gonna happen, but just hear me out. If Kubiak wanted a bridge quarterback, he'll be like somebody like Sam Darnold or something. He wouldn't be like he wouldn't pick no Gardner Minshew or Jimmy G. So you know what I'm saying? If anything, he probably would have tried to work it out with AOC for real, for real. If anything, I see AOC being the bridge. You feel me? If you want to be technical, AOC could be the bridge. I'm just saying. If he was going to take the bridge quarterback route and sit Mendoza. But I feel like he's going to start. Especially if he light it up in camp. If he light it up in camp, he's definitely starting. I guarantee you see him in the building before I guarantee you'll see him in the building before Max. Watch. Max is gonna say it too. He's like, yo, this mother is in the building before me. Always need a plan B and C. And that's facts. That's why I kind of think we don't get rid of AOC, but we do get rid of Gino. I think we just cut Gino. Seahawks showed the blueprint, build a supporting cast around Mendoza, and he's going to ball out same way Darnold did. Exactly. I agree, Lucky. I definitely agree, bro. That's definitely facts. We definitely gonna get right. Watch. We definitely gonna get right. And they definitely showed the blueprint. Gotta have a good defense behind them too. And that's one thing we gotta do. Build this defense too. You feel me? Let's build this defense. I gotta see what kind of, because I'm telling you, look, if we already got two good linebackers right there on the roster, young guys, Eichenberg and Lindenberg. I think them two is really good. We need to find. We either need to draft a we either need to draft a linebacker or sign one in free agency or both. But let me see. I don't really see looking up linebacker real quick. Only person I would take really Kenneth Murray. Caden Ellis, maybe. Devin Bush, I would take. Uh, it's just about it. Shoot. Kobe Dean, I'll try to go get him if he don't resign with the what's the name. So Raider Ryan, what it do? Salute, bro. Cuban Gino means a risk for polluting the locker room and the young minds that are in it. Yep, exactly. And that's what I was saying. We ain't trade Max, bro. We gonna shut that down right now, Raider Ryan. We ain't trade Max. So I would like to I would engage in that, but nah. Sorry, bro. God damn it, drop this shit again. I have to pick it up. So, yeah, we're gonna shut that down. But we do need to get some players, man. Spy Tech probably like, hey, what kind of deep running, so I know what players to get. He said I had to. Tired of hearing that situation. Hey, we all, bro. Max included. Like you said, Brady Paul the GOAT here. Yeah, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, I'm loving what we're doing so far though. It's only gonna continue. You know? I just can't wait till free agency. When free agency is, yo. I mean, I think he already have though. I mean, he don't have to say more. He don't have to say what the people want him to say. He gonna say what he want to say. Nah, that'd be dope. Now definitely be dope. I like Ted DiBiase. Like Ted DiBiase said. Damn. Everyone has a price for the $1 million man. Oh, that's real. I mean, he been hearing it for the past couple years. It ain't like he's just started hearing it, you know what I mean? Which is sickening. It's always by the same person too. Jay Glazer. Jay Glazer starts it up and then everybody runs with it. Then he backpedals and then everybody's still trying to keep the narrative even after he backpedals. Same shit every year. Ain't nothing changed, you feel me? Ain't nothing changed. Max been hearing this shit for the past 3 years. What else he gonna keep saying? Every year he gonna keep saying the same thing? That's like me telling you, Ray Ryan, me coming up with a rumor every year that you're gonna quit your job or you quit your job. And the first time you say, nah, I ain't never quit my job, I still have my job. Then next year I say the same thing. Are you gonna keep repeating saying that shit? After a while, you're like, man, I ain't saying shit else. Same shit, different year. Same shit, different toilet. Same shit, different toilet paper. Raiders, yes sir. That's all I'm saying. No matter how don't matter how many times he repeats himself. If we're bad next year, they're gonna say the same thing. You know what I mean? I heard somebody say we should tank again earlier today. I'm like, yeah, Max ain't going for that. Well, we take another year. Yeah, definitely Max out here, but no, he ain't going nowhere. And even Charles Woodson said it. Max ain't going nowhere. I mean, I ain't come from him. That came from me. Not what he said. He said, but when he's asked, he doesn't answer because he don't want to. I'm not gonna keep doing the same shit every year, bro. It don't matter who keep asking. I'll do the same thing. Stop asking me. I'm still on the team. Same shit every year, bro. Same shit every year. My man Furbo in the building. He said Raiders. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Paul, what up, Raiders? Yes, sir. Man, building. Yes, sir. But yeah, I ain't gonna keep repeating myself. I ain't gonna keep doing the same thing. But watch. We gonna cook up. Best believe that defense gonna cook up. That defense definitely gonna cook up. He said, I want Max to say, but nobody's above the shield. It ain't about being above the shield. He's done everything the shield wanted him to do. What you trading him for? Are you trading him for a rumor, or are you trading him because you really want to get rid of him? I'm beating around the question after I done answered it for the past 3 years. I'm definitely beating around it because I don't want to answer it no more. You should know. You're speaking as if this is the first time this has happened. This happened the last 3 years, bro. Same shit. I keep saying that. It's the same shit. Just a different year. I'm not answering no more questions. Especially if I want to be a Raider, you should know. There's no reports of me asking for a trade or none of that. When a person say I'm tired of people speaking for me or speaking on my name, that should tell you everything right then and there. You shouldn't want no other explanation. That should tell you right there. If you're a real Raiders fan, not saying you're not. I'm not saying you're not no real Raiders fan. I'm just saying any real Raiders fan know. He ain't going nowhere. He's not adding to anything. He's not saying anything. He said 2 things, and that was it. And he had to specify on what he was saying, because you should already know. But other than that, he hasn't said anything. So he's not adding to anything. You can't add to something you're not doing anything. He's not doing anything. He's not saying nothing. Other than the two podcasts he was on. He's not even talking about it on his own podcast. So that tells you something right there. He ain't saying nothing. He's doing him. So I don't know what more you want from him. You want him to say, I want to be a Raider, but you should already know that. As soon as the reports came out that Jay Glazer put that out, I already knew it was bull BS from the beginning. That's different. Y'all can feed into this all y'all want, but I'm trying to tell you, he ain't going nowhere. And who gonna replace him anyways? Y'all know anybody that's gonna replace him? Y'all know anybody that's going to replace his production? Don't say nobody in the draft close to him in production. That's what I'm saying. Every year, this will make 4. And he says the same thing. I want to be a Raider. This is where I want to be. For the past 3 years, he's been saying that. Now, all of a sudden, he's beating around the bush because he ain't saying nothing. Well, I would be tired of saying something. I get the same question asked to me every year. When is it going to stop? I don't know. But my man Max, he gonna turn up this year. You know, he getting healthy, doing his thing. I can't wait to see what Jack Bench does his second year. I'm interested. I don't really care about Dante Thorne, but every preseason, every postseason, every draft, and always right before the trade deadline, we have it here that the same tired old shit about Max. Yep. Mm-hmm. Right when the season's done. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Only way we can stop if we will start winning. Get Max some help, you know. So, should be interesting. I'll tell you that. It's definitely gonna be a movie. Sight to see. You know what I mean? Yep. And we definitely gotta be patient. You know what I mean? We definitely gotta be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? So I mean, you can't get crazy. So but yeah. You're right. I love Max, man. You know what I mean? See, I fuck with Max. And my thing is, if he was to go, man, it is what it is. But he ain't going nowhere. He wants to be here. And people don't understand that. They don't want to understand that because it's the Raiders. Frank said, So which existing players do you think will improve under the new coaching staff? Well, Mike Mayer will take a step up. Excuse me. Mike Mayer will take a step up. Jack Best will take a step up. I think Caleb Rogers and and Charles Brown, I think they take a step up. Um, Trey Tucker, I think he takes a huge step. Um, Jeremy Chin, I think Jeremy Chin and Max turn it up a notch. Tonka Hemingway, Jonah Laulu. I got a list. Um, what's the dude name? Dirty, what up, bro? It's good. You hopping on, cuz? Oh yeah. All right, beat you to it, Raider Paul. Huh? That's a bet. So I got a little list. I think Cedric Jackson can take a step up. Um, Brandon Rice, I think he can probably take a step up. Yeah. Jeremy Chin, Max, like I said before. Um, Cameron Richardson, I think, can take a step up, especially in Darian Porter. I ain't gonna lie, I would use the Cameron Richardson. Feel me? See what he can do. And Joe Woods is the cornerbacks coach, right? Or is he the pass game coordinator? So, yeah. Somebody's the cornerbacks coach. I just can't think of his name. Maybe you see DeCamry Richardson, see something in him. You know, he can break out something. Yep. Yeah, there's a couple. Just a couple. So, we'll see. Well, yeah, those are the people I got taking that next step. I also think Tommy Eichenberg takes the next step up too, because he played a lot. Little did you know. So, um, I'm trying to think. I didn't mention Jency because I already know Jency gonna do him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to say he takes a step up, I think he does. But I mean, we all know that he gonna do him, so that's why I really mentioned him. Yeah, it's something special though. We got something special brewing, y'all. This coaching staff, formidably young and hungry, and that's what we've been needing. You feel me? You know, these old behind coaches. So, nah, that's what we needed and shit. So, I'm cool. But but yeah. I don't know why, man. I feel hot as hell in here. Sheesh. ALC might surprise some people too. Don't get mad, Paul. He could. He could. You know? I can see that. But I don't think he starts over Mendoza though. That's the only thing. But it's interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what all these guys can do. My bad, I'm eating gummies. Mm. Just regular gummies. Mm-hmm. Look what kubiak did with Howdy Doody, yeah. Look what he did with a lot of people. Brock Purdy, Sam Darnold, DC, you know. A lot of quarterbacks he coached. You know what I mean? Had a lot of quarterbacks he coached had success. So I definitely agree with that. Excuse me. But we gonna see. I almost aired this bag. It's a big ass bag too. Almost aired it. Chitty. Yep. A lot of improvement. You said Darnold better than ALC. It ain't by much now, yeah. Then Darnold's just a little bit more mobile. Um, than ALC, but other than that, yeah. I think AOC got a stronger arm. Both pinpoint accurate. Um, but that's about it. You can say they're pretty much the same except for being mobile. You know what I mean? So, but you're right about that, Frank. Deadly accurate, yeah. Yep. Yeah, Darnold was one of them, though. Was one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, my man Dirty Raider in the building. Hold on, let me get him on here. Let me get my bro on here.
What up? What's good?
My broski, what it do, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Dig it. I could dig it, man.
Just woke up from a nap.
Oh, for
Figure I give me, figure I give me a little smoke in and then go back to bed.
I could dig it. Shit.
I'm gonna sit here and
It's probably what I'm doing right
roll this up and talk with y'all till it's gone. Once it's gone, I'm out.
Not facts, because I'm probably gonna dip off in a little bit anyways. I gotta get some sleep. Got some things to do tomorrow, so or later on today, shit. So well, yeah. I definitely can't wait. Matter of fact, I'll bring one with you, bro.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead and get this open. There we go.
But yeah, man, that's the first thing I think we're gonna do, though, bro. Go straight to the offensive lineman.
Got to. Gotta go straight for the office. All right, man. Gotta take care of that first.
I say we get an offensive lineman in and then we double back in like the third round. Maybe. Because we're gonna be the top defensive player in the second round. You know what I'm saying? We have to. I don't know if it's a corner or a safety or D tackle. I don't care. A linebacker, it don't matter. We need somebody in that second round.
I hear that.
We need somebody on the defense in that second round. You say what?
Said no, I hear that. I can see that happening. But you can only do that if you adjust your offensive line in free agency.
But that's what I'm saying. We get out, we address that in free agency, and then we double back in like the third round in the draft. Go grab us another offensive lineman, maybe like a center, young center, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I just feel like you kind of got to build the majority of this team through free agency, and then everything else is just like pieces to grow on.
Right. Exactly. And I think if we do that for 2 years, we'll be good to get some more solid players. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like the roster would be kind of filled. Because if we developing them right, we shouldn't have a problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
Developing?
Yep.
I think we got some cats that's gonna develop these guys.
We might, but still gotta wait and see. You know what I mean? Like you would hope. You know what I mean? You would hope that these guys can come in here and develop these players.
Hey, hopium is real, son. The opioids is real.
We'll see. Taking all this shit with a grain of salt.
Fact.
Taking all this shit with a grain of salt.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just like you, bro. You feel me? I feel you. I can definitely do it. ALC has instinct like that I like. Nah, that's fact. But I like you know what? I think he just has to play a little more. When you get him an offensive line, he's just like he's like Mendoza as a rookie right now. Get him off his line, let him cook. AOC has never experienced that, so if he could do that, yeah, he just might do something. The man just might cook, but Kubiak has to make that decision on if he wants to do that or not. But
Mm-hmm.
the way this coaching staff is going, I mean, the way he's building his coaching staff is leaning towards everything is on Mendoza. Like everything is like everybody's just willing is just mission is to coach him up. So that's something to look at. You feel me? It's
Yeah,
definitely
something to
something
look
to look
at.
at.
It is something to look at.
You know. So
What is up with this leaf?
mhm. But I just can't. I hope. I hope he just we develop this guy the right way, man. And I have a feeling, not faith that we are. You know, I don't think
Yeah,
Kubiak's coming in here to play any games. You feel me? You know,
you better be coming to
and he
win.
probably knows his stuff. He's coming to win. Like, he just won the Super Bowl. Of course, he's coming to win some games.
Yeah, you better.
You know,
What's the point of taking a job if you didn't come to win?
I'm just saying though, like
No, no, I know what
he
you're
would
saying. I'm just saying, like,
right.
there's a lot of coaches that come to win. I mean, they get a head coaching job and they come to win, but not a lot of them do. And they go about it the wrong fucking way of getting it done. And so,
I just think he built different.
right mindset. Yeah,
I just think he's built different. I think Mendoza's kind of built different too. Just the mindset of his. I think he gonna. I don't know. I feel like he gonna cook. He's not. He's gonna have like a Caleb Williams type rookie season. 3,500 yards. Maybe like 6 interceptions because they're gonna be running Genty a lot. So he'll probably be low on the interceptions. He's gonna have a solid season. But then that next year he's gonna take on.
I'm not willing to bet any of that.
No,
No,
you don't
I'm
think
not
he throw
willing
for
to.
35? When Sam Darnold just threw
Man,
for 4,000.
I'm actually tired of trying to figure out what people gonna do when they get to the NFL and then they don't do a goddamn thing. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm with rookies, I'm more of a wait and see type person. I don't have no expectations of them being anything besides rookies, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
I I really don't feel like Mendoza is a fucking team saver, bro. It ain't too it ain't too many
He
quarterbacks
doesn't
that are
have to
team
be though,
savers.
but
No,
he
you
doesn't
gotta have
have
it.
to be.
No, yeah, he kind of does. When you're number one overall draft pick, you have to be a team saver, bro. That's just if you're not, then why are they picking you first overall? You have to be a team saver.
I'm
You know?
saying he doesn't have to be because of other players. He doesn't have to be the team saver. He could be part of the team savior. As far as like
Mm,
Genty, Bowers, him, like they can cook if they get it right. They could do some damage, bro.
no, yeah, they
If they get it
could.
right,
But the key word is
just
if.
them three alone. Just them three alone, bro.
Yeah. But like you said, if they could get it right, they still got to get it right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, dude, we every year we feel like, oh, we could draft this guy, we could draft this guy, and then we get to the draft, bro, and we don't really do too much of anything that we feel like we could have did. you know, like we always come up
Yeah,
with some bullshit. You
but I
draft
don't
some
think
bull.
you get it wrong. I don't think you get it wrong this year. I really don't
I
think
hope,
you get it this year.
I hope not. I hope not. Like you said, the hope and the
It's
faith is
all
strong,
about the
right?
system. Look, nowadays it's all about the system, bro. You feel me? It's all about what system you in, what system you're comfortable in, and I believe you put. And I've said this before. Brady Paul, no, you've probably heard me say this a couple times too. But if you put Mendoza in Kubiak's system, bro, he flourishes off the rip.
I can't say
He
that.
flourishes.
I can't say that.
I can. You know
It
why I can say that?
glad you can. I'm glad somebody can. I, I can't say that, bro. I cannot say that, man. You know,
Let me
I
know
may
when
have faith in
you light it
Kubiak,
up.
but as I said, a rookie, shit, man. I trust a rookie as far as I could throw the motherfucker.
Was everybody saying about Joe Burrow? Not saying he's Joe Burrow type, but was everybody saying that about Joe Burrow? I don't know. I don't know about him. And look what he did. Now, granted, lately he's been injured, so and nobody wants to protect him over there. Not even the front office. So I don't know.
Well, problem is
Let me know when you.
they don't have the
Let me
money
know when
to
you.
protect him.
Well, I
It's
mean,
not that they
they
don't
gave
can't
him half
protect
the
him.
money. They done gave him
Exactly. They
half the
gave him
money.
half.
And they
They didn't give the wide receiver
took
the
the
other
other
half.
half
They
with.
didn't give the other wide receiver a half they don't even have. So, like,
They get that nigga half on a borrow, cuz.
mhm,
Like, yo, we gonna borrow this half for next season, from next season. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? So, hey, bro, yeah, that was stupid.
yeah, exactly.
And
So,
GM is still over there, ain't he?
yeah, I believe so.
GM is still over there. That's stupid. Let me know when you laid up, bro.
Oh, I'm just coming to the end now.
But,
So almost.
but yeah, man, that shit, man, that's crazy.
I don't fucking like these grabber leafs, man.
I don't fuck with them. I'm straight backwoods.
They just like
If I ain't got,
backwoods. They they
if I
just
ain't got
like
enough for the
backwoods.
backwoods, I
I
get the Dutch
oh,
diamond.
I got way more than enough. I don't like the fact these bitches don't really stick.
Right. No, I'm talking about for me. But yeah, I know what you're saying.
Uh,
Do you wash the gravel leaf first? I heard you gotta wash that shit first. Let it dry.
mhm, yeah.
Right, nigga, I'm not doing none of that.
All right. I think this motherfucker's ready to go.
Let's get it. But yeah, I'll
Uh,
tell you, it's finna be a solid season. I'm gonna say solid, yo. 9 wins, bro. That's what I'm giving it.
that would be nice. That would be
9 wins is
nice.
what I'm
I got
standing on it
8.
until otherwise. But 9 wins.
Raider Paul, you keep telling me what we haven't drafted, bro. I know what we've drafted and have not drafted. That means nothing to me. I keep telling you that. Bro, I don't give a fuck about a nigga winning a Heisman. I don't give a fuck about nigga winning the national championship. I don't give a shit about none of that. It don't mean shit to me. That's college. That is not
You know what I
NFL.
mean?
I can care less what you do in college when it comes to the NFL.
Right.
You got to get here and prove it to me, man. I wasn't high on DC till he came in and proved that he could play. So I wasn't high on Khalil Mack till he proved he could play.
I felt,
I
I
wasn't high
felt,
on
I felt,
Jensen till he proved he could play.
I felt, I felt, I felt the same way about Mendoza. How I felt with DC. I knew he was gonna cover the cook.
I
I watched tons of film on him.
it's
So yeah, he got to do it.
it's nice
You
that
got
y'all feel y'all got all this love for him and all of that, bro. All I'm telling y'all, man, pump your brakes. Quit blowing this nigga's dick, man.
nah.
God,
I ain't
that's
saying.
all I'm
Look,
saying.
I'm not saying. Look, listen here, bro. I'm not saying that he's gonna be MVP, Rookie of the Year, all that shit. No, I'm just saying he's gonna have a solid season. He's gonna do what he has to do. He's gonna be smart about it, and then the next year, I think he takes the step up. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's going to be the superstar. He's going to be like Johnny Cage with the shades and the spotlight. No, all I'm saying is the man is going to quietly do what he has to do, listen to his coaches. I feel like that leads to him having a solid season. You know what I'm saying? Not a great season, not an excellent, awesome, wonderful, none of that. A solid season to where he can build off for the next season. That's all I'm saying.
You know who he remind me of? Motherfuckers gonna hate this shit. But you know who this dude remind me of to the fullest?
Hmm.
Tim motherfucking Tebow.
Whatever. Oh, that's
Yep.
disrespect, cuz.
He
That's
remind me of Tim
disrespect.
Tebow. Remind
No,
me of
bro.
another motherfucker in college who was so promising and was supposed to be all of this and got to the NFL and just couldn't cut it,
Look,
bro.
I'm gonna tell you this. The reason why he gets the more hype is because he's the only quarterback, the best quarterback in college. Well,
But
I still toss it up
he's
with
one of
him and
five
Tyson,
quarterbacks
but
coming out this year, and the other ones ain't even a close race. Only guy
uh,
that's really giving him a competition that's gonna push him is
Tyson,
Tyson. That's it.
Tyson.
Everybody else is they can't
I
play
would
no
say
more college
I
ball,
would
so they
say
gotta
Drew
go to
Allen,
the
but
draft.
I would say Drew Allen is injured.
You can say hell no all you want to, Raider Paul. That's just my opinion, man.
Yeah, man.
We go through this all
Yeah,
the
that's
time.
just gotta respect your opinion.
You ain't gonna deter my opinion, bro. I just don't give a shit what y'all think about Mendoza. You're just not gonna deter my opinion. I feel like he's a player that needs
I respect
everything put around him in order for him to succeed. And without that, he ain't gonna be shit.
Look, I respect it, but I feel like we're gonna put the right pieces around him to succeed. And I feel like
Hopefully,
some of them people are
I
already
hope
on the roster. Some of them, not all, but some of them.
two.
I feel like
There's two
some of
people on the roster that can help
these.
him so far. Maybe three. Yeah, there's three people on the offensive roster that can help him right now. Nothing else. Everything else got to be built or bought or drafted.
Offensive defense. Offensive defense.
There's only three guys on the offensive side that can help the quarterback right now. That's it.
Okay.
There's only
Who's that?
three. That's
Who's
motherfucking
that?
JPJ, Bowers, and motherfucking Austin Genty. That's it. Can't nobody else help him. Ain't nobody else on this team that can help him. That's it. So
I know we
what that
differ
say?
on Colton Miller. I know
We
we
weighed
differ
it.
on Colton Miller.
I'm different from everybody in the Raider Nation about Colton Miller, bro. I think I'm the only one in the Raider Nation that is cool on Colton Miller. And that's fine.
Ray Paul said any cute everything
That's fine.
around him to
That's where I question people's loyalty. That's where I start to question people's loyalty. Are you loyal to the player or are you loyal to the shield? Oh, he's done this, he's done this. So the fuck what? What has he done lately? What
I'm
has he
loyal
done
to the
lately?
shield.
Exactly. I'm loyal to the shield. That's why I will
I'm
say
loyal
what
to
I
the
want to
shield.
say about Colton Miller, and I don't give a shit what anybody say. I think he's on the downside of the motherfucking mountain, bro. He's almost at the bottom of
He
the
ain't there
mountain.
yet. He
He
ain't there
almost
yet.
there. He almost
He
there.
what? He about to
Nigga
take that
standing on the
first.
cliff waiting to jump. He's standing on the cliff waiting to jump.
He got some walking to do still, cuz.
Hell nah, he about to jump. Fuck walking down. He about to jump off the cliff, nigga. It's about to be over.
That's crazy work, yo. That's
You
messed
can
up,
trade
man.
Max, but you ain't gonna get shit. See, and that's the thing about it. Y'all talking about draft Mendoza, but trade Max. You're so fucking confused as to what you want. You ain't trying to get no success. You don't know what building
That's
success is. Come on, stop it.
why would you
Knock it
trade?
off.
That's what they're not trading Max, bro. Everything they just did, they definitely not trading Max, bro. And they got some
If
of
you're
they got
yelling,
some of his
if you're out
guys
here
there
yelling
too.
draft Mendoza and trade Max, you are not trying to build success. Just stop.
Nope.
Just stop. You're not going to get anything close to what you think you're going to get from Max Crosby. You're just going to put yourself in a
Exactly.
hole. That's all you're going to do is put yourself in a hole. Trade Max for what? He's your best fucking player. Come on, man. That's the type of shit that don't make no sense to me. You want me to draft a motherfucker who's unproven, but you want me to get rid of a motherfucker who is proven. It don't make no
I
sense.
agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you on the
That makes
Max thing.
no sense.
I staying on business with you
That's
on
the
the Max thing.
confusing part. Yeah, if you're going to build a successful team, you keep every fucking good part of the team that you have right now. It's just
He
that.
still got some years left on his contract, and he still got some years left on his contract. So
9
he
sacks a
said
year.
Max
Okay,
has
cool.
9 sacks a
You
year.
take away those
That's
9 sacks, and
Raider
we only
Paul.
have 7 total.
Hold on. I already did the math. We already did this before. He had more than 9 sacks a year, bro. Look it up. He has
I
not
don't care if
had
he
nine
has
sacks.
9 or
He had
10.
10 sacks
He
last year.
has more.
He had 10. Go ahead, bro.
He has more by himself than the rest of the team has combined. What the fuck does it? What are you saying? So what are you
Well,
saying?
why are you trying to so that means you say that Raider Paul, but trading Max, that means you're putting this whole thing on Mendoza's back, and he's not ready for that.
You need a super.
So
You need
you're
a
gonna need
quarterback and
somebody like
not a
Max to
DN,
help
right?
him out.
So explain
Huh?
how Seattle won the Super Bowl. If you need a quarterback but you don't need a star DN, please explain to me how the fuck Seattle won the Super Bowl. I'll wait.
Mm-hmm. We had a couple stars over there.
I got nothing but 3 minutes. I got nothing but 3 minutes. I'll wait.
Ernest Jones. They had a couple guys over there.
They got stars.
Yeah, they had some guys.
They got stars over there. Their defense was better than their offense. Their offense was just able to carry enough of the load to get a couple of things done. But their defense was the star of the team. The whole defense is the star.
Raider Paul, who is going to replace Max Crosby? It better be somebody good too. It better be somebody good.
Nobody. There's not no. You better not say no Trey Hendrickson either.
What's up, bro? Right. I don't want to hear no Trey Hendrickson.
You better
We
not
already had 20 players to replace. We don't need another empty spot.
We don't.
Yeah, I mean, those are free agencies. Like, we're gonna replace them regardless anyway. So,
no. What he's saying is we already have 20 players to replace. We don't need to lose Max too. You know what I mean?
Well,
we
nah,
don't need another.
I know that
on the roster. You know what I mean? We don't need another. We need to be looking for another piece to replace. Come on, bro. Just focus on. You know what I mean? Focus on the people that are not going to be here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Focus on, and for all this trade Max talk, I don't want to hear none of you motherfuckers get hyped when he have a good season next year. I don't want to hear none of y'all get hype about, oh, Max, this is Max. Max was over. Man, keep Mac's name out your mouth. If you yell and trade Max Crosby, you can no longer give Max Crosby props for nothing. You cannot get excited about getting no sacks, no nothing.
Right.
None of that.
Exactly.
You can't. Just like I can't get excited about AOC. I ran AOC through the mud. So now I can't get excited about anything AOC do if he do something good. I got to just sit there and be like, oh, okay, cool. That was good.
Right. You gonna say he ain't watched. And he's done it. Nah, I disagree. That man came back from every injury and gave it 110 every time. So I expect nothing less from him.
When Max started getting 1-2 sacks a year, when Max started getting,
and you worried about the sacks. You worried about the sacks. He got more QB pressures. He got more QB pressures than Myles Garrett. You worry about the sacks. What about more QB pressures
and more QB hits than anybody playing in the NFL right now? Than anybody in the NFL right now.
That's why they put him underneath Myles Garrett. There's nobody else better than him, bro.
That's not true.
Ain't nobody else.
That's not true. That boy in Green Bay is fire.
Who?
The one that came from Dallas.
Yeah. I don't think he better than Max.
Fire. He better than Max. He better than Max. He better than Max. Yeah. To be honest about that.
Easy.
Yeah. So what? 5 surgery. It was a minor surgery. It wasn't even nothing major. It was minor. You know what I mean? It was
all
minor.
His surgeries.
It wasn't even a major surgery.
Tune-up surgery.
Yeah.
Right. They all tune-up surgeries.
It's not like they getting knee replacements. You know what I mean? It's not like they cutting out bone or replacing or anything like that. No, it's just his surgeries really are to control the swelling around his knee for whatever reason. It swells up. So a lot of these shit. One of the surgeries wasn't even a surgery. It was a drain. They was just there to drain the knee. They called it a surgery.
No, it's facts.
Parsons, not Parkins. Parsons.
Parsons
is better. Yeah, Parsons is better than Max.
TJ Watt is not better than what's in
Max could be better than Parsons.
TJ Watt not better than Max. And he had way more worse surgeries.
TJ Watt is better than Max Crosby. Yes, he is.
No.
Yes, he is. Mm-hmm. And it's not the fact that he's better than him, like better than him. He plays in a better scheme on a team with more help. You know what I mean? So their numbers are better. You know what I mean? But for the numbers that Max got on the team that he's on and he's not getting any help, Max is fucking great, bro. Right. Just imagine with some help.
Man, I have to read the stats again. He's already had over his 15 sacks, bro. He's had that already. Like, what do we talk about? Max Crosby stats.
I think 22 is stretching it because what's the record right now? Was it 23, 19 and a half? Or was it 23 and a half?
When?
The sack record.
It was 23.
It's 23 and a half.
Yeah, 23.
Right? Yeah, it's 23 and a half.
So that year. When he had that, that was like what, a couple years ago though.
Everybody, people who have the sack record, they have great help on the other side, bro.
Exactly.
Great help.
This man getting 14, he's getting 12, 14 sacks by himself, bro.
Yeah. That's no help.
What are we talking about?
That's playing
There's
with a
no help.
that's playing with a what you would say a Tyree. You know what I mean? Playing with a Kuntz, playing with a depleted D tackle.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like y'all put all this emphasis on all these names of players who didn't had help across the line and what they do, and you don't want to give a man who has no help no credit. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Oh, how the tables turn when the media put stuff out, bro. Oh, how the tables turn. That's why
Mm-hmm.
I ain't saying shit till Max gone. Once Max leave, I'll say any and everything I want to say. But until then, I ain't saying shit. I ain't saying a damn thing.
Right.
I'm gonna just wait and see because I still feel like it's all media hype, bro. I feel like it's all media hype. I feel like it kind of worked in Max's favor. You know what I mean? It was just to push the Raiders to do
Right.
something right. You know what I mean? If they would have did anything wrong, I think there might have been some truth to the stories. If they'd have hired the wrong coach, you know what I mean? If they didn't get the right offensive coordinator, if they didn't get the right defensive coordinator, you know what I mean? Had they not did something right, then maybe that story has some leverage. But now that they didn't did what they didn't did, I don't think the story got no leverage. So that's why I always said, man, I'm gonna just stay calm and shut the fuck up until I see what happens.
Yeah.
You know, I'm supposed to be doing shows every night, bro, but I ain't really got nothing to talk about. I don't want to talk about the coulda, woulda, shouldas. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about the coulda, woulda, shouldas because you try and do a show about the coulda, woulda, shouldas, and then everybody want to come in and change the narrative of the show, and it's like, nah, let's not do that. Let's just stick to the topic. Let's stick to the topic.
Right.
You know, and Mendoza always seems to work his way into the fucking conversation. That's a problem. That's a problem. He said,
"Yeah, I'm just interested
in
seeing
35 years.
I'm just interested to see them finish out this coaching staff. So, which I think they got a few more. I don't think they got the offensive lineman and QB coach. They don't got them two.
And no, LT didn't own it for 35 years. Michael Strahan was the last person to own the sack record.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Mike Strahan.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it was who?
It got tied by TJ Watt. It was tied by TJ Watt. Yeah.
And Myles Garrett beat it.
And then Myles Garrett beat it.
You give Max some help, he might beat Myles Garrett shit. You never know.
Yeah, because Michael Strahan had it at 22. He had 22 sacks. He broke it on the last game of the year too.
Let me ask you something, bro. Is there any defensive ends out there that you would like for that you think would be good to pair with Max? I have one in mind.
Free agent wise or draft wise?
And he was just released too.
Who? You talking about Bradley Chubb?
I'll let you go. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think he'd do good.
I don't think I want anything from Miami after the last shit I got from Miami. I don't think I want anything from Miami. You know what I mean? If motherfuckers is coming in and doing that type of shit, bro, I'm good. I don't want nothing from Miami. Nick, keep it.
Wait, who's in Miami?
The kiss the niggas on his dick, motherfucker. Him. My bad. I forget what. But the dude who was, you know what I mean, doing
I know.
Him. Whatever his name is. Yeah.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, didn't he come from Miami?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I'm
yeah.
good. I'm straight. I'm
I'm
all
saying
right.
I don't think Bradley Chubb on that type ish though, because he was doing
I
that
don't
shit in college too. So I don't think you know what I mean. Bradley Chubb about business.
until he get here and then he not. That's my problem.
Nah, I like.
See,
Nah, I
rookies,
think Bradley
rookies.
Chubb.
I like getting rookies. Reason being why I like getting rookies is because they can come in and find out what the culture is all about at that franchise. Vets come in with a culture all they own. You know what I mean? Some of them ain't even trying to learn, you know what I mean, what ours is all
Right,
about. They got a set way. And that's the shit that bothers me.
right.
You know what I mean? That's the shit that bothers me.
So,
So,
so
you know,
who do you have in mind then?
you know, I feel like Ruben
It
Baines
could
would be great.
be free agency, or it could be free agency or the draft.
Yeah, I feel like Ruben Baines would be great, but
Oh yeah, me
I
too.
don't know how that's gonna happen. We know that ain't gonna happen. So it is
You
what it
never know. He
is.
could probably fall.
I really am waiting for March. Cause man, once we get into free agency, that's gonna tell me everything, man. Free agency gonna
Mm-hmm.
tell me
Mm-hmm.
everything, man. That's gonna
Yo,
tell
you
me
want to do a
all
free
about
agency
where I
show?
feel like what they trying to do, huh?
You want to do a free agency show?
We can. I always do free agency shows.
Bet.
I always do free agency shows.
We
Yeah.
could do the first one.
Shit, I do mock
I'll host
draft
the
shows
first
too,
one.
but that's after free agency is over. You know what I mean? Once free
Right.
agency opens and you know we get like a week out from the draft, I start doing mock drafts like draft week. You know what I mean? That's when I'll do my mock draft like draft week. I'm not
Bet.
doing it right now. I did it already. I did one. I was like, okay, cool, that sounds great. Moving on. you know,
Right. Right. Nah.
because you can literally like free agency literally tells you, okay, we need this. We wasn't able to get this in free agency, so we need this. So I can look at this player, you know what I mean, in college. I can look at this, position in college and look at these players, you know what I mean, who I want from here, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like it's easier that way. It's just easier than me having to
Mhm.
sit here and try to all the college film in the world. I ain't trying to watch everybody's film, bro. Everybody ain't entertaining. They might have 5 minutes of plays and like maybe out of 60 plays in that 5 minutes, three of them were actually entertainment and worth something. It's like, bro, you just made me sit here in 5 minutes on some BS. Like, come on,
Yep.
man, stop it. you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Stop it. I ain't trying to do all that.
Right.
So I used to love to
Right.
watch film. Now I only want to watch film on players that I feel like we actually have an opportunity to get. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
this is we should be targeting. Let's take a look at this. So yeah.
Dig it. We could do that. We could definitely do that. Shoot. I'll be hosting some draft stuff too with my man East Coast. I don't know if you know he go by Apex Gridiron Apex. So, but he used to be Gridiron. But I'll
Okay.
be doing some draft stuff with him too. Shoot. So yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we can definitely get it in, man. Because I like to get other people's takes. Because I hosted the draft last year. Um,
Yeah,
that's when
normally
nobody.
I do a draft show with Loon, but I I don't know if we did. I think we did round one last year, and that was it. I don't think we did like two and three.
Right,
I think we just did round one.
right,
But no, we'll definitely have to do something because as it stands right now, we pick first, and then we don't pick till the next day. it's like, dude, that's the only shitty
right,
part about it is like, bro, we get the first pick, and then we gotta just sit through the rest of the day. Like we gotta just sit through
Right.
the rest of the night, knowing that we ain't got no pick. I mean, we could trade back up into the round or whatever, but the reality is that's my other reason why I want to get on
Right.
the fucking trade back. Here the fuck is Raider Paul. God damn it. Man, what you gonna say, Paul? What you gonna say, man? How you doing, brother?
Just
Where'd he
limit the
go?
cursing. He'll probably pop back and he gonna come right in.
Um, nah,
No,
that's
he be
why. That's
doing
one of
that.
the
He
reasons
pop
I want
out.
to trade back. I don't want to just have the first pick overall and then not have nothing else to do the rest of the night, bro. Like,
Right.
just tune in and oh yay, turn it off.
I know I'll be watching it though, but I'm probably gonna be doing some recording.
Yeah,
Show for sure. We do some recording.
yeah, we do a live draft. We do a live draft show. So we always do a live draft show. We cover live. But the other thing is, man, there's so many Raider content creators trying to do it live. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, like should just be on,
I mean, it all
you know,
depends. If I'm
one
working
big
on that
channel.
day, I'll just do a recap draft. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Late night,
Like,
or
just
early
get
in the
one big
morning.
round table. Get one big round table and let's just all talk about it from the round table, and you can stream from that round table to your channel. You know what I mean? Bring your own little camera, your little laptop. You know what I mean? We get you plugged in and shit. Everybody plugged into the table. The Ethernet running through the table, and yeah, man, like shit. That would be dope. But no, we'll never do
Right.
that. We'll never do that. Closest we ever did shit like that was when we hosted in Vegas and we had the flag football game.
Mm.
Yeah, we had a content creator flag football game the year we
Oh,
hosted the draft in
that was fun.
Vegas, and I won. Just so you know, If me and Pharaoh, was the only two content creators on one side of the ball. All the other content creators was on the other side of the ball. Me and Pharaoh beat them with some fans, bro. With fans, bro. We beat them with fans, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
we beat
crazy.
them with followers, bro. We beat them with followers, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild for me.
Shout out to my boy Pharaoh with the game winning interception. He had the game
Right,
winning
right,
interception. I threw for 2 touchdowns and I ran one, so I'm good. I should have got the MVP, but it's all right. It's all right.
Who got it?
They gave it to a white boy.
Mm.
They gave it to this white boy, man. It's cool. I ain't tripping. He was a follower. They was like, bro, it's a follower, bro. Let him have it. I said, all right, man, that's fine, bro. Just know I was the MVP of the game, bro. Just know. Like, yeah, all right. Whatever. I was the MVP of the game, bro. That's
The
that's
name
on
lives
everything.
on.
Yeah.
The name lives on. I can dig it.
And I had 3 passes on defense because I was playing safety.
Mm.
Come on, man. You know what I mean? Bro, I should have fought for it, but I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I let a follower have it. You know what I mean? I'll let a follower have it. Not a big deal. He can have a game ball, but just know your boy was out there giving it to him tough. Tough. Ain't nobody out there that can say, oh, no, he can't play no ball. They be lying. They'll be lying if they tell you I can't play no ball. But we should do that again. We should do that again.
That'd be fun.
So, yeah, that
That'd be
was 3 years
fun.
ago. I'm 46. I'll be 46 now. But that was 3. I was 43, 42, 43 when I did that. 42. So yeah, a little, yeah, yeah. 3 years
old
later,
bones can make it.
I don't know. We'll see. You give me enough notice, I could do it. All I need is 2 months.
Yeah.
Tell me 2 months. Give me 2 month advance notice. All right, cool. I'll
We
be
in
in
the
shape in
building,
2 months.
yeah.
Yep.
Most
It's
definitely.
just a flag football game. But yeah, I could tell you who was on the other team. I could tell you all the content creators that was on the other team.
Who's on the team?
Samoan was on the other team.
Mm.
Raider was on the other team. Docs was on the other
Who?
team. Docs,
Raider?
Wasted. You know who Wasted
Mm.
is?
Yeah.
Wasted. Wasted was on the other team. Hammer was on the other team. Just saying.
Mm.
Doc's brother was on the other team. Graphic Raider. You know Graph is, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. He was. Yeah. It was his idea. I ain't gonna cap. It was his idea. You know what I mean? To do that shit. And
Right.
they picked, it was sponsored by Charles Woodson, you know what I mean, and Woodson whiskey. You know what I mean? And yeah, like it was fun. It was fun. But they all reached for the black jerseys, right? I saw them all picking the black jerseys. I said, you know what? I'm gonna get the white jersey, bro. And Pharaoh
Right.
grabbed the white jersey, and then some followers grabbed the white jerseys. I was like, all right, let's go. Let's go. But I would like to do that again. I'm being honest. I would like to play that flag football game again. I would. East versus West. You know what I mean? East versus West. All the content
Right.
creators from the South and the West on one team. Everybody in the East. You know what I mean? From Texas to the East. You know what I mean? They could be on another team. But you can come play with us, Art. You can come to the West. You know what I mean? I give you the I
Oh
give you
yeah.
the choice to make. I give you a choice. You can go to the East or you can go to the West. I give you a choice. But the niggas in Texas, they got to go to the East. They got to go to the East.
I fuck with the West.
Like 4-12 in the
Who is
club,
it? You and
man.
Farrell? I'm around with you and Farrell.
Yeah, it's a lot more people on the West that I know could play. Severe, I'm pretty sure Severe could play. You know what I mean?
Right.
He said 707 is West. Hey, look, Frank, I'm gonna just say it like this: if you're a content creator in Texas and you ain't rocking with me, you gotta go to the East. You gotta go to the East. I only want people on the West Coast team that I get along with. You know what I mean? I get along with everybody to a certain extent, right? But if we don't rock together like that, you gotta be on the East. I need chemistry on my side.
Right.
I need chemistry on my side of the ball. I ain't just gonna be throwing passes to just any old body. I'm throwing my passes to people I like, people I trust. You can catch the ball.
Facts.
What up, Paul?
Yo, bro.
He keep popping up and don't say nothing, brother. What's up, man? How you doing? Your mic on?
Right.
You got the interconnect. You got the interconnect.
Mhm.
You gotta have an interconnect, man. You gotta have that interconnect, brother.
Mhm.
He down there on that. He down there on that Wendy's Wi-Fi, bro. He on that Wendy's. Hey, people say Starbucks, but Starbucks got good Wi-Fi, bro. Starbucks got good Wi-Fi, and they shit don't fuck up at all. They got good Wi-Fi. He down there on that Wendy's Wi-Fi.
Fucking with that
Sitting,
cricket, huh?
sitting in the parking lot of the public library.
Nigga fucking that nigga fucking with it on. He fucking with that cricket.
Man,
Shoot.
Yeah.
You know, little green,
Boy,
little fluffy things.
Verizon, brother. You need to get either have T-Mobile or Verizon. Them the only two cell phone companies worth having. Ain't nobody else phone companies worth having. Verizon and T-Mobile.
Well, AT&T.
That's it. Fuck AT&T.
AT&T.
Fuck AT&T.
I mean, I got Verizon, but I'm just saying this one.
You know, AT&T,
what they do to you?
AT&T sucks, bro. They suck. Just like their TV service sucks. DirecTV sucks. I don't care what anybody says. DirecTV sucks. Shit is trash. YouTube TV is
had their
better.
service on cell phone and they Wi-Fi. Well, I think Verizon better.
Verizon and T-Mobile. I respect Verizon. I respect because I have T-Mobile, so you know what I mean. I'm never out of service. You know what I mean. I always got bars. Bars on top of bars. Yeah. My phone say 6G.
Around here.
That's how good my service is. My shit say 6G.
Damn.
Man, it's like ahead of its time. Brother. It's ahead of its time. It got 6G on.
Like, nigga, where you get that from?
Oh, because I was the West QB in game 1. I'm not relinquishing my title yet.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't take the quarterback position on the West. We actually lined 4 people up and we threw passes. And I threw better passes than the other 3 people who lined up against me. Bro, I play QB. I don't like it, but I can do it. I don't like it, but I can do it. And in flag football, I'd rather be a quarterback than have to run routes anyway.
Shoot, I can't do it. I got small hands. So you know, they're gonna be having if they put me at quarterback, I'm gonna be looking like Teddy Two Toes.
Yeah.
You looking like
everybody can play.
Can't pick it out there. But
those who follow, like, and subscribe, you know what I mean, they can play too. You know, or we could just the West could have a team. I ain't even got to play. I can coach. You know what I mean? And we get 14 players, 7 for our offense, 7 for our defense. In the East, they get 7 for their offense, 7 for their defense, and they coach their team. You know what I mean? I got 14 players that'll run y'all out the water. Off top, I got 14 players that'll run out the water.
Yurp included.
I'm not good at center at all because I ain't blocking shit. I'll tell you that right now, Frank. I ain't blocking nobody. I'm gonna snap the ball and turn sideways, like, hey, yep, there you go, man. 1001, 1002. Hey, dump it off to me, man. Dump it off to me. I ain't going. I'm gonna take 3 steps and stop. Yeah, nope. I pulled my hamstring in that game. I ain't gonna lie. I pulled my hamstring running for a touchdown. Yep. But it was a 30-yard touchdown. So, you know what I mean? I shook a couple of niggas on my way to the end zone. Flag football. Shook niggas on my way to the end zone. Outran a few too. And then I pulled my hammy when I got in the end zone because I went to do the Dion, and then it said, ah! I said, just like that. I said, oh, oh God. Sucks. I had to drive home like that. It was like a 2-3 hour drive back to the house. I had to drive home with a messed up hammy. Took a couple weeks to heal from that. Took a couple weeks. But I realized I forgot to do something before the game. I forgot to stretch.
Oh yeah.
She, she never do anything without stretching. I forgot to stretch. I should have stretched. I should have stretched more, I should say. I did a couple, but I should have stretched more. I should have took the full 15 minutes and just stretched.
Would you do like 6 minutes?
Man, I think I'd be generous if I said I did 5 or 6 minutes, bro. I think I'd be being generous, honestly. You know what I mean? I started stretching, and then people started coming over to me and saying what's up, and man, it's nice to meet you, and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? So, and yeah. So my plan was to stretch, but my stretching got interrupted, and it's all good. I'm not tripping. You know what I mean? I'm not mad or complaining. So I met Captain Jack. Yeah, I had a great game. I just wish I didn't hurt myself because I didn't play. I didn't play the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? So I was on the sideline for the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Had the ice up, son.
Well, I wasn't gonna further hurt myself. You know what I mean? I wasn't going further. And it was just like I pulled it. You know what I mean? It didn't tear. I pulled it, and it had a big ass knot in it. You know what I mean? And like I said, it took like 2 weeks for that shit to go away. Even with all the soaking and the rubbing and getting the massages on it and shit like that, it still took like 2 weeks for that shit to go away and stop hurting.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I couldn't even play golf for like 3 weeks. Yeah, I couldn't even play golf for like 3 weeks.
Man, that's messy.
But it was cool because my son had just been born anyway, so I just sat at the house with him.
Right, just chill.
Yeah. Hung out.
I can definitely dig it.
Yeah,
that'll be done. Right. Then,
this blunt is officially gone. Man, I wish Raider Paul's internet was working. I would have liked to hear what he had to say. I knew it was going to be some Mendoza shit, but I still want to hear it. Still want to hear it. But shit, I might do something tomorrow night, man. What time you get off?
11.
11.
Yeah.
So that's what 9 o'clock my time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't live that far though. So.
Okay. For sure. Yeah, I might do something tomorrow. Yeah, I think I might. Cause I know I got my Friday show. I definitely got my Friday show, and hopefully I can get everything done. My Friday show. I got a special guest for Friday. You know what I mean? I think the nation gonna love. I think they gonna like Friday's show. You know what I mean? Hopefully I got a special guest. We'll see. I gotta call him and make sure he can pull up. But it's, it's another dude that I watch, but he not Raider football, but he cover like men's health. You know what I mean, and different things. You know what I mean.
Right.
He a solid dude. You know what I mean. He a solid dude. He got a show tomorrow. He got a show tomorrow where he got an interview with Lisa Sparks. Um,
Mm.
for those who watch PH, you know what I mean. You can look up Lisa Sparks. Uh, she
That's what's up.
if I'm not mistaken, she holds the world record for GB. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah, she holds the world record at 996 guys in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So doing an interview with
That's
her
cool, man.
tomorrow. I know certain people on my show love things like that. You know, like different interesting type of things. You know what I mean? Because I see them in other
Right.
channels that I be watching. I see them in the chats, and I'll be like, "Oh, okay, you watch this too." So,
Right.
right, Paul, your internet working?
Yo, bro.
Hello.
Is you with
Yeah, you
me?
hear me?
Yeah. I heard you for
Already
a
Heard my
second,
little
bro.
bit. Yeah, for a second.
Yo.
Yeah, I just.
It's working now.
I hear you right now.
Yeah, we
All
hear
right.
you.
What's good with you, man?
Shit, just got off of work about 30 minutes ago.
Okay.
Or an hour ago,
Mm.
actually.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. Let me hear your
Started.
Mendoza talk, man. I know you didn't came up here to rag me about Mendoza, so let me hear it, man. Let me hear it before I go to bed.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm.
You probably
Well,
already pre-ordered your Mendoza jersey or sweatshirt, huh? You ready?
yeah, I got my jersey coming in.
I know, I know, I know.
Mhm.
If we don't draft Mendoza, you gonna
Just
stop.
gotta
You
wait
gonna
until.
stop liking us, huh? You gonna hate the Raiders if they don't draft Mendoza.
I think that everybody is. Shit, yeah.
Not me. I'm not. Look, I'm not. As I tell you all the time, bro. Because I respond to you in the chat, I don't really get a chance to talk to you. I don't have nothing against Mendoza. I got everything against what we in the. I got everything against the direction that we've been heading. Until I see some real solidified turnaround, one guy is not the answer. It's just not. It takes multiple pieces. So I just don't want to talk about the one guy that it means nothing if you don't put the pieces around them. If I build a building and I don't put any doors on the fucking building, how the fuck do you get in the building? So now I just didn't build the statue because ain't nobody use it. And that's the same thing I feel like with Mendoza. If you put them in a building but don't put any doors around the fucking building, you just built them into a fucking cave with no opening, and that's
F
it's
F bomb.
pointless.
F bomb.
Oh my bad. You know what I mean? It's
F bomb.
pointless. So till I see some turnaround, because I'm cool with the coaching. I'm good with that. But now I got to see the talent. I got to see how they look at talent and the value that they put on the talent. You know what I mean? And things of that nature. And once I see that, we can talk Mendoza all day. But until then, till I see what they feel is genuine talent, and if they got the right direction that they building this team, I don't want to talk about Mendoza. I don't give two shits about him.
Who do you think is who do you think is genuine talent? What players that you have in mind that you think we can pick up that's genuine talent? That'll help
Any
us.
center that any center that's better than ours, any left tackle that's better than ours, any right tackle that's better than ours, like, any lineman that's better than what the fuck we got, and that can actually play. I don't just want them to be better. I want them to actually be able to play, man. You know what I mean? I want some dogs up front, bro. I want some dogs. I want some beasts up
Yep.
front, man. I don't want no kitty cats. I don't want no guys that's gonna play slap, slap, grab, grab. You know what I mean? I don't want none of that. I want some dudes that's
Mhm.
gonna get their hands on you and drive you up off the ball. You know, one of the things I noticed about our offensive line was every time they snapped the ball, it was never a step forward. Everything was a step back, right? And then you just keep stepping back and stepping back. You guys aren't really
Right.
getting any drive up off the line, and that's a bother to me. That bothers me. You're playing slap, slap, grab, grab. Now, I'm not okay with slap, slap, grab, grab. I want beasts. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want beasts. You know, you go out there and you show me you put some beasts up front, we can talk
Mhm.
Mendoza. But if you ain't gonna put no beast up front, oh man, dismiss me, man. Trade the number one overall pick you up because you ain't aiming to hit your target. You'd rather have 3 shots and make one out of the three than have the one and make the one. So you know what I mean? Might as well take the 3 shots. Shit. You don't have confidence in making the one, take the three.
Yeah, but this the kubiak era though.
Yeah,
Angel was
that
good,
may
brother.
be.
So
That
the
may
only
be.
way they pass up, I think the only way they pass up on Mendoza if whatever happens in free agency. So, because a lot of shit can happen in free agency too. They could pick up they could pick up a veteran quarterback. They could fucking trade the pick. Fucking who knows, dog.
Yeah. There's a lot
You know what I'm
that
saying?
we have to
I didn't
think
even think
about it.
about that shit at all. I was like, shit, man, we gotta see what happens in free agency too. So
You got to see what happens in free agency. Like, there's a lot that can happen in free agency.
yeah, I didn't even think about that shit right now. I'm like, oh shit.
It's a
Right.
ton of shit you have to look at like before you even get to the draft. They've got to do
Yep.
so
Right.
much. You know what I mean? So, when
Cause
everybody's holding a conversation about Mendoza, 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 well, we're just like glossing over the fact that this is a bad roster right now. You know what I mean?
yeah.
They got a lot of pieces to address before they even get to drafting Mendoza. So, like, is Mendoza the answer? No, because there's not a single player that is the answer by himself. You know what I mean? There's
Not
not one
now.
player, there's not a single player in the NFL or in college that you can go out there and say he'll beat everybody by himself. It ain't happening at no position.
Well, no.
It ain't happening. You know what I mean? When good players are cornerstones and corner pieces of teams. That's all they are. You know what I mean? And they're tradable. Everybody's tradable. I never said Max ain't tradable. It's just his trade value ain't what it should be because of the injury. And so it don't make no sense to even trade him because whatever you get for him this year, you still gonna get for him next year because he injured. You're gonna get the same thing. So you might as well keep him another year, see what happens, go from there, and then if by
So
all
what do
means
we?
they're working out next year, trade him.
So what do we do? What do we do if there is an offer out there for him?
Honestly, I
Yeah,
look
I'm
the
gonna
other
be
way.
on, but they ain't gonna take it.
I look the other way unless we talking about some first round draft picks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, cause I'm just saying, like, cause crazy comes around. I've been hearing a lot of shit, so we'll see.
Yeah, like you give me a pick somewhere between 3 and 6, and we could talk about it.
Yeah, cause I
We can
heard
talk
Cleveland's
about
trying. Cleveland's in
You
the
know what I
mix
mean?
trying to throw at least three. I was like, shit.
Yeah, if you can get me a pick between 3 and 6, you know what I mean, in the first round between the third pick and the sixth pick, yeah, we can have a conversation. We can definitely
Yeah.
talk. Because now I'm in the mix. I could either get Averill Reese or Baines. You know what I mean, at 3. So, you know, I mean, we could talk.
Or would you trade Max for somebody else?
Who is the question? You know what I mean? I feel like I don't really necessarily want to lose the leader of my defense right now, especially when I don't have another one. You know, so yeah, you can't trade the leader of your defense right now. You just don't have the luxury of doing that. So, you know, truthfully, I don't even see how you. I just don't see how you lose the leader. How you get rid of the leader of your defense. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening because I feel like if Max goes somewhere else, he gonna be a good player there, but he ain't gonna be the leader of that team. You know, he ain't gonna get the same love the Raider Nation gave him. He definitely ain't gonna get that. So,
Right.
you know,
We lost Randy Paul again.
huh? You back?
Yep. I think it's
Yep.
where I'm at. Let's see.
I'm not trading him for Burrow.
Oh,
I would,
I ain't training for no quarterback. Hell no. I was trying to say like for another position like him.
but who though? That's the question. You know what I
But I
mean?
know nobody would do it though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I don't. I mean, the only team I could see,
Yeah, who better?
I can't even. I couldn't even tell you who I think that where he would even want to go. Like, people threw out all these names of these teams, but I don't even really feel like he'd go to any of those teams. Truthfully,
Right.
I'm just trying to be prepared with all that because you never know. You know what I'm trying to say? We can sit back and you just never know, bro.
Nah, he ain't going
yeah.
there. I know that. So,
This is that wait and see period, and that's why people just throwing out whatever topics they want to throw out. You know what I
You
mean?
never know. Like I was, you never know. Like I was trying to tell you up there, same shit with Khalil Mack when John Green came in. Everybody was saying that he wants to play with them, and then out of nowhere, I didn't even show up to practice or anything. He was like, "We don't know, shit."
We never
yeah,
know.
but they didn't move up one of his. They didn't move up a favorite guy on him. They didn't. That's not the only reason why they brought Rob Leonard in. You
You
might
got
turn
your YouTube on?
that off.
We shall see what two more it starts with. We shall see.
Well, hey, somebody gotta turn that off, man.
That's right, Paul. You got it.
Paul, whatever you got going, bro, you gotta turn it off.
Probably on speakerphone.
You heard, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's speakerphone because when he talk, it don't echo.
You gotta turn your speakerphone off, bro.
Echo cancellation. See,
Yeah,
a
we
lot of
always
people don't have that set in they settings. The echo cancellation. A
yeah.
lot of people don't have that set in their settings. Anyway. All right, Brody. It is a 12:20. Yep. Time to go lay it down. Time to go lay it down. Because I know my son's gonna be up at 6:30, 7 o'clock. Whenever my wife wakes up to take the kids to school, my son's gonna be up. So I gotta get up with him.
Hey, I appreciate you pulling up, bro.
For sure.
Definitely.
Appreciate you having me. I will. I'll hit you on IG tomorrow. Let you know what I'm doing. I'll send you a link if I'm doing something.
All right, that's good. I bet.
All right. Bet.
I appreciate you, bro.
No problem.
Well, appreciate my bro. Ray Paul, appreciate you pulling up. What I want to say, thank you for pulling up. Everybody, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed already. Definitely appreciate it. I'm gonna get out of here. So, hope everybody have a good night. See y'all on the next one. That being said, y'all know what it is. Raiders. Yeah. Bro said W Show. Appreciate it, bro. Most definitely. Y'all have a blessed night. To the next time. To the next time. He said, figure it out. Bet. When I hop on next time, you know what I mean? We already got it. You just hop right in, bro. Yeah, I'll holler at y'all. You definitely right about that, Angel. Frank said, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. He said, now I was working. Y'all have a blessed one.